into it with this one right here. We got Offica with the dedication. We got that dedication with Offica, and then mainly from his dedication to this one right here, and especially with his whole thing, cause missing out on Offica, can't miss out on him, cause may want to even put like the nomic the Domic's dedication, especially from the whole thing, from it being what it has to be and everything else too. So especially from Africa to the dedication to the whole thing. But mainly from the whole thing to the Africa to the dedication and the main just his main one, his main one. But he been lately with him too. Lately he been putting in some demonic work, especially when it comes to the whole thing. But what he got right here with the dedication.
A motion picture by Someday you'll see! I'll be Lord Hokage! I'll show you! I'll show all of you! One of these days, I'm gonna be the Hokage! I'll surpass every last one of them who came before me! And when that day finally comes, everyone in the village will respect me at last!
Look, I've never been on vacation. Talk less of a vacation. Fuck these girls, rap for bro. Told them send me the location. More time I wear black or blue. Me, I don't care of the occasion. They say that I'm boring, I don't have fun. Me, I just call it dedication. Shawty wanna shake her bum. She drunk off rum. And more time I can't chill with them man. Why? Cause all that they do is bun. And these man can't beat my ops, no way. Cause all that they do is run. And more time I don't know my pagans, but fuck it, onto me then come. I know I'm a businessman, but I could do careless things. See my broski's tapped, he got whap, he wanna do
Ooh, especially with like the whole thing. He said Broski and Tab. Broski and them is Tab. Like, hey, whatever goes down, they on what they on. Like, it's like either one way or another way. Like, you got the whole thing too, and especially like them being villains too. Like, they villains. So it's like you gotta really just come into that whole thing. Like, they really coming in for that Vorster thing. Like, they villains, especially the way they're coming, like everything else. So they coming in for that seeking. Like, you better be seeked in.
Send me the location. More time I wear black or blue. Me, I don't care of the occasion. They say that I'm boring, I don't have fun. Me, I just call it dedication. Shawty wanna shake her bum. She drunk off rum. And more time I can't chill with them man. Why? Cause all that they do is bun. And these man can't beat my ops, no way. Cause all that they do is run. And more time I don't know my pagans, but fuck it, onto me then come. I know I'm a businessman, but I could do careless things. See my broski's tapped, he got whap, he wanna do scary things. I told him sit back and he still want scrap. Wanna do deadly things. Don't be stupid, don't be a fucking unloader addicted to wetting things. I love how she moves her hips on TikTok. Coming like Jay, that way, that slim little baby. I'm tryna play, I do your thing, girl.
Ooh, and they got the whole thing into this one right here. Like, they got the wave and everything else too. Like, especially the whole thing, like the way the hips and everything else is going too. Like, and especially how everything else is moving too. Like, got everything on a movement thing. Like, you really out here trying to shake some. Like, hey, like this one right here, especially with the whole thing, cause it be some shaky stuff going on too. Cause be having the waves and everything else too, and then it be somebody trying to always like and always something like they always trying to get something shaking. Like,
Be stupid, don't be a fucking unloader addicted to wetting things. I love how she moves her hips on TikTok. Coming like Jay, that way, that slim little baby. I'm tryna play, I do your thing, girl, I ain't a hater. Shake it, shake it. She loving my flows, I'm loving her blows. Shawty wanna touch her toes, she a Gemini, she wanna give red nose. See my pants are more than sagging. She got a boy them lagging. She got a boy them spazzing. Done it with passion, she ruined my fashion. I pray I make mumsy proud. Look, they're tryna keep man quiet, don't make sense, where I'm from is loud. What you know about Conde?
ooh, especially from the whole thing too. Like, you just coming in from that too. Like, it's just like you have your breakdowns, you have your breakdowns, your everything that come into it. Like, everything that's coming into him with it and everything else. Like, it's like what it is. Like, that's why they say you can't really put too much on a symbolist.
What you know about Conde Lou? That's A91 and A92. On the M1, baby, got you. Shawty want Louis Vuitton. She sucked my shit like a Capri Sun. Said she got manga, what have you done? Yes, got goals like human son. More time I don't know my pagans, but fuck it, onto me then come. Shawty wanna shake her bum. She drunk off rum. And more time I can't man chill with them man, cause all that they do is bond. And these man can't beat my ops no way, cause all that they do is run. And more time I don't know my pagans, but fuck it, onto me then come. Look, I've never been on vacation, talk less of a vacation. Fuck these girls, right for bro, told them send me the location. More time I wear black or blue, me I don't care of the occasion. They say that I'm boring, I don't have fun, me I just call it dedication. Yeah, just call it dedication. Yeah, just call it dedication.
Damn, Jam, you made this? How is CDOT funded, and where do you get your money from? The simple answer?
Ooh, just call it dedication, hey. And then he said we don't do no vacations, like especially from the vacations to the dedications and to the whole thing. Like you got a centralist one coming into it, especially with this one right here. But off, we got one of the Officas and the dedications to his main one. Like he got his main one coming into this one right here, and especially from everything else, just being what it was and just coming through this one right here. Especially how he be moving too. Like he said, it gets real racy too, and then shaky and everything else too. So it's like gotta just beam to this one right here, especially with this one right here. Like I feel like this one played a part in the dedication, but make sure you guys definitely tune in with this one right here, coming from this.